favorite first grade friends! Can you believe you made it to the end of this narrative? Kiss your brain, friends. Say, I'm almost there. I'm almost there. You are almost there. We, on Tuesday, wrote the beginning of our narrative. Remember, this narrative is retelling Stinky Trash, being sure to include our character's setting and the plot. So we wrote, one morning, Grufflin and Ma, smelled the stinky, ooh, look at all that, ugh, stinky trash. We wrote it and it exactly matches our picture or our illustration. Then yesterday, you fabulous folks, wrote the middle. We said, later that day, Pufflin, here's Pufflin, our character, took out the trash. This friend is so helpful, so kind, so responsible. Those are all personality traits of Pufflin. That he took out the trash all by himself, no one had to tell him. But now we need to say what happened at the end. And good thing for us, we already drew it, so we can use our drawing to help us remember what happened at the end. It's kind of like our plan. Well, I remember that at the end, Ma came home and she had brought 2 pukin berry slurps for the kids, thanking them for being so helpful. So we want to write something that says that Ma brought them some slurps. Well, I'm not just going to say Ma brought them slurps. We've got to use a temporal word to tell your reader when this is happening. That's part of the setting. Setting is not just where something happens, it's also when. And these temporal words are going to help you with that. So we want to say either at the end, last, or finally. My personal favorite is finally. I like the word final. It means the end. Finally has that nice suffix ly at the end. I love phonics, so I love using my suffixes. So I'm going to go with finally. And I'm going to say this out loud to myself first. Finally, Ma, let's think. How do we want to say this? Finally, Ma took them, no. Finally, Ma treated the kids to slurps. Yeah, that's what I want. Notice how I said that out loud to practice it first so I can figure out what I want to say. It's kind of like practicing before your recital or practicing before your big game. Your body or your hand is then going to know what to write. Finally, Ma treated, like a treat, treated the kids to slurps. Period at the end of my sentence to tell my reader, stop, that sentence is done. Finally, oh, easy peasy lemon squeezy, my teacher's going to give me that temporal word. Notice my uppercase letter at the beginning because this is the first letter in my sentence. Also notice that I'm not going to throw uppercase letters anywhere else unless it's a name because that's not where they belong. Finally, Ma. Uppercase letter at the beginning of Ma because it is her name. And you use uppercase letters at the beginning of people's names, just like your name. Finally, Ma treated. Treat. Okay, root word here is treat. E. I hear an E. It could be just a regular old long E. It could be E. I've seen this word, though, before. I know it's EA. Digraph EA like leaf. Finally, Ma treated. She already did it. It's already done. So we need a suffix here. Suffix ED. Notice my D. I made make a C, add a stick for my G. Finally, Ma treated the THE, the kids. K. It's got to be a K because K takes EI and Y. Finally, Ma treated the kids. Kid is my root word. D. Make a C. Add a stick for D. Kids. Suffix S at the end because we have more than one. Finally, Ma treated the kids to TO2 slurps. Oh, I remember I went back into the text to spell slurps when I wrote my label. So let's just snag it from there. Slurps. The sound is coming from UR, like turtle. Slurp, slurps, suffix S. Fantastic. Go us. Let's go back and reread this whole thing to make sure it sounds right and makes sense. Here we go. Go ahead and read it with me, friends. One morning, Grufflin and Ma smelled the stinky trash. Blech, there it is. Here's the middle. Later that day, Pufflin took out the trash. He's so helpful and kind. What a responsible little alien. Here's our ending. Finally, Ma treated the kids to slurps. That is our end. And friends, tomorrow, you know what's coming. You're going to grab your writing checklist, and anything that is complete, you're going to give it a nice old check. You're going to check for your uppercase letters at the beginning of your sentence, your finger space. Of course, you're going to go back to your text to really check for these things and make sure that your writing is ready to read. But before you can do that, go ahead and write your ending and use any of these temporal words to help you out.